Hey all, and welcome to Legal Limelight. I am super excited today. We have another amazing guest. We have Elle Gyamfi on here. It's Elle Gyamfi, who is going to be joining us shortly. Elle is the creator of so much amazing content and good stuff, and now she's joining us at SHOP ELLECOMMAWOODS. I'm bringing you up. Hey guys, good to see you. Okay. Oh, we have SHOP ELLECOMMAWOODS and Elle. Awesome. Hey Elle, if you want to hop up, I am trying to request you. So let's see.
Hi. How are you?
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
What a bummer. I was just talking. My headsets are somewhere around here, and so I apologize for that. As long as you guys can
No
hear.
worries.
Hey, how are you?
Can you guys hear me okay? I'm good. How about you?
I can hear you. I'm gonna shut my Wi-Fi off real quick. Hold on. Okay. Okay. You are a little bit slow, but it could just be me. No, you're good.
Let me double check.
You shut your Wi-Fi off. I would do that. Hey guys, we're just giving it a second. Technical difficulties that we always have. Just give it 1 second. Hey guys, good to see you. Hey Andrea. Hi IP Professor. What's up guys?
This should be better now, right?
Okay, you're better. Yes.
Okay. Good.
How are you? It's good to see you and meet you.
You too. Nice to meet you too.
Great. So before I was incorrectly hooked up to my headphones, I just gave a very brief introduction. This is Legal Limelight, and today we have a super special guest. We have Elle Gyamfi who's here, it's the account that's run by Elle Gyamfi. And Elle is a JD and an LLM grad with a focus on intellectual property law, specifically for the fashion, music, and entertainment industries. Elle is also the CEO and owner of SHOP ELLECOMMAWOODS, a legal-themed jewelry, clothing, accessories, and lifestyle brand. You can see my cats in the back.
How many do you have?
Oh, Hank.
Oh, cute.
She's also a lifestyle beauty content creator. And she's the creator of Legally LGBT, a group me for LGBT minorities in the legal field, which she's in the process of turning into a nonprofit to assist fellow LGBT lawyers and law students. Elle is awaiting admission, and once admitted, she plans to start her own law firm, artist management company focusing on IP, business formation, and music business management. You can now follow Elle on Instagram at ELLECOMMAWOODS. If you just click on the arrow above, guys, like right here, you could tap and follow her. And also on Twitter at ELLECOMMAWOODS_. She can also be reached at her email, which is elle@shop-ecw, and you can check out her website at shop-ecw.com and Instagram at shop-elle. Girl, you are doing so much. And when did you graduate? Did you just graduate?
Kind of recently. So I got my, wait, we're frozen.
I can still hear you. Okay, I'm gonna put. Sorry guys, we are maybe having technical difficulties. Let's see. Now you're good.
Oh my goodness. Sorry about that.
We're doing it live.
So yes, I got my LLM in 2020, and my JD I got in 2017. So I took like a a year and a half, almost 2 year break in between the two.
Oh my gosh. 2 years ago is not a long time. So but I know you have a ton of experience. Like you and I have talked about this, where I was like pushing you to, like really do something big with your content and your background. So can you tell us a little bit about like your experience and how you got into IP?
Okay, so long story short, I love anything fashion, beauty related, love art. I used to dance ballet since, well, from like age 3 to like 18. So I've always been interested in the arts, and I knew I wanted to go to law school. I just knew that I was not going to be anybody's criminal attorney, as I thought I was going to be when I first went in. So then I got a hold of this professor who was a sports and entertainment law attorney. So I like picked his brain a little bit, and I'm like, okay, this is it. This is like how I can combine everything I love. And so there was the IP interest.
I love it.
It's kind of like snowballed into what it is now, because at first I was just set on fashion law, but I love music law. And I'm like working in media.
Yeah, like if you're an IP lawyer, you can do all sorts of industry clients. Definitely.
Yeah, so it's awesome. Snowballing. Let's hope it doesn't change again.
No, you're not gonna hope. It's gonna happen. It's all gonna be good. And even if it does adapt, you pivot and you shift, because retail is in a different it's different now. Retail companies, fashion, there's a lot. And I'm sorry, my cat is like totally in this shot.
He's so cute though.
Get out of here. I'm sorry. He's stealing the show. But no, I think it's like really great that you expanded, and I think that has to do with just being able to like pivot. Like, do you agree that you wanted to broaden your horizons with music?
100%. I didn't really discover that I wanted to do anything with music until I was getting my LLM. Then like a light bulb just went off. So yeah, the IP professor says the cat wants to be in the legal limelight. Hi. He can join us.
All right, now he's chilling. Just stay down there. This is like the first time I'm not by my computer. I give it a change. Okay, so Elle, tell us a little bit about your content, because that's how you and I connected a couple years ago. I was following you for a while, and then I'm like, you know what? I want to just reach out to her, because what I think she's doing is so cool. And then I gave you a ton of like unsolicited advice as an elder,
which was so appreciated.
Tell us a little bit about your account and what you have going on.
Okay, so actually the name Elle Gyamfi kind of started off as like a play on, obviously, Legally Blonde, because that scene when she was checking in and she's like, Woods, Elle. I'm like, that's too cute. I'm gonna borrow it, but I'm gonna switch it, because yeah. So then it just started kind of taking a life of its own. I did YouTube for like a very brief minute. I've been experimenting with a lot of different types of content, and I'm still kind of trying to find like the groove, but I've realized that I don't necessarily have to like focus in on one niche. Okay. So now I'm kind of like balancing it. Like there'll be some beauty, but for the most part, it's mostly like just lifestyle, restaurants, or like cute outfits, just for the content creation.
What made you like start monetizing it and making products and not just doing like content?
I was on the hunt for some cute like legal jewelry, and I'm like, okay, I scrolled through Etsy and I like did some Googles, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is okay, but I could do better. So wow. I did better.
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Like okay, so you were in law school, you graduated, you're in building a potential future legal business and also now have your own shop. Like that's why I wanted you on here. I think what you're doing is like you're showing law students and anyone really that like you don't have to just have a 9 to 5 job. You don't have to just, have your job and come home and binge watch Netflix. Like you can have a side hustle and like you could be building, if you don't find the product that you want, you can be making it. So how do how do you find the time to do that side hustle?
Um, Lots of either early mornings or late nights for sure. I actually started the brand while I was like starting my LLM program. So in between classes, or sorry, professors, sometimes in class, I'd be like, okay, searching manufacturers, checking for different types of like wholesale places for t-shirts for when I decided to expand. I just squeeze it in, honestly.
I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
do you have advice for people who are saying that like I don't have time, like I work 2 jobs, or I have a family, like they're really pushing back and they're saying I don't have time. What's your advice to them?
You can make some time. Like literally take inventory of, it doesn't even have to be a month. Just take inventory of the things that you do in a week. So 7 days in a week, 24 hours in a day. Yes, we know you give 8 of them to sleep, or you're supposed to, and 8 of them to work. But then there's an additional 8 hours. So just take inventory and try to figure out what you can fit in where. Just even if it's just like an hour a day of whatever it is that you want to do on the side, an hour is better than nothing. So
And so you mentioned something that I love. I call it a time audit. Every once in a while, where I feel like I'm spread too thin or I'm not getting what I want done, I literally do that. I run an audit of my time, and I'll keep track of every single activity I do throughout the day. Like even if it's like I'm working and like I have to just switch to something else, like you have to be really diligent about it. And then you look and you're like, holy crap, I didn't realize how much time I'm spending doing admin work or texting people during the day or whatever it is, watching Netflix, like
mm-hmm.
all that stuff adds up. And so if anyone is like, how does Francesca or how does Elle have the time? Like that's the secret, is just being really on top of your time and making the time. So you said something about the morning. Do you get up early?
Yes, I'm neither a morning person or a night person, but sometimes it requires me to like get up at 5, 6 a.m. to send out emails or like pack orders and stuff like that. So it's a it's a little bit of like a time sacrifice, but it pays off to me anyway.
It's the stuff that people don't like it's uncomfortable to talk about because people get defensive. Like I'll put out a post that says like that'll like give like some motivation, and then so of course someone will say, well, you don't have to work 2 jobs, or this happens or this happens, and it's like, you know what, of course I understand, but like we're sharing. I have 2 kids, okay? I have 2 small kids. Like I started a new job in the pandemic with no clients, and I don't put out the content and don't share my story for those negative people. I do it for the one person that hears it and is like, damn, I gotta do that. And yeah, well, you were doing it before, girl.
You're a mom. Like I think moms are superheroes, especially lawyer moms. Nothing better than a lawyer mom.
I like didn't take any time off for the second baby. Which, like, again,
None?
I talk about it a lot because I don't want people to think like, do what I did, but also like I want to share my story because I basically take the position where you have to figure out what's right for you. What's right for you may be taking 3 months, maybe taking 6 months, maybe just like stop working until you feel better. But for me at that point in my life, I made a decision and didn't care to whether to be judged or not. That was like, okay, I just built this machine of like my business and I can't say no to work right now because it was going to set me back. So
Right.
I just figured I made it work. So if anyone is like that, like in an entrepreneurial position where you feel like, oh, I want to have kids. And I think like the best advice is like, just, you'll make it work. Just be really kind to yourself. And like, also people judged me for working, like you're going to get judged no matter what.
And it's like, how are you going to judge a mom for working? It doesn't matter, even if you're married or single, whatever, like, you're a mom. That's a little person that depends on you. And in your case, two little people. So what are you going to do? Just sit around and just be like, oh, okay, just being the baby. No.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure like have you dealt with any like negative comments or like trolls at this point?
Yes, I have dealt with many, many, many trolls. Like even now, sometimes I'll get like the random comment of, oh, well, not everyone, not everyone can, afford to get insert whatever
Yeah.
shoes or insert whatever like makeup product or something. Or, well, I don't like that and it doesn't look good on you. Okay.
So how do you handle it? What do you do? What do you do?
Oh, I've been told recently that my obsession with the color pink is very childish. So I just say, okay, well, opinions are like buttholes. We all have them.
You know what I do?
What?
I delete and I block.
Exactly. Join the block party.
Yeah, join the block. Like it's negative. The older I get, the more I'm like, holy crap! Like the world is literally put into two people. You are like, there's just two types of people in the world. There's positive people and there's negative people. Like, cut it either way. It's really like people end up like being in one category or the other. Eventually they show their true colors. And like, if you are a positive person, obviously you have to be positive and have some sort of confidence to be doing what we're doing.
Right.
My other cat came in.
Is that one all white?
Yeah, he is. He's
so cute.
He used to be all white, and then like he started turning like brownish. But he's really cute. But what I was saying is like, you just can't like it's not worth it, because obviously like Elle, if you were to get affected by that, then you're gonna start making content for them, and it's gonna affect that. And just so like, yeah, I love that, the block party.
Yes, join the block party. It's a really big party. If you want to be a part of it, be my guest.
Oh.
But I feel like I used to let things like that get to me because, what we're doing is not necessarily lawyerly, right? It's not the lawyerly thing to do. My nails, hair, whatever, it's not lawyerly. But I also was unhappy trying to conform. So I'd rather be happy and be truer to myself than to be trying to please a small number of people. And
Well,
I'm a
no, keep going. You're strong.
I'm a strong believer that you'll find your tribe. So, or your tribe will find you. So if you don't like the content that I put out, that's cool. I'm not your cup of tea. But I may be somebody's like margarita. It depends.
Yes. No, and it's okay. So you touched on a couple things I think they're worth like mentioning. Authenticity. okay? Like being your authentic self. And it's in a lot of industries, particularly law. Like we can talk about law, how you are made to feel like you're supposed to look a certain way and act a certain way. But guess what? That is lawyering, okay? Having pink nails, wearing lipstick, wearing hoops, like whatever it is, that's lawyering, okay? We were just used to seeing a certain type of person who looked a certain way and acted a certain way be the role of a lawyer for a very long time. And now with, obviously like more women and more minorities also really joining the legal field, it's changed everything. And so it's like finding your tribe. That's what I love about this platform is like, I want to inspire other women to just like, and men to be themselves in a professional way that's still lawyerly and just not listen to anyone else's negative opinions.
Right. Like I feel like I could have it all if I work for it. So I'm trying to have it all.
Okay, have it all, but also, what do you think about this? Having it all, but knowing when to say no. Do you say no a lot or no? Or no? Oh no, I lost you. Elle, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear you. Do you hear me?
I hear you now. Hold on. Can you see me? Yeah. I'm going to try to go by my computer. Okay, I think we're back. We have 5 minutes left. Our internet sucks. Do you want to leave us with one last tip for, let's say, for people who are looking to start an account? Oh no. Sometimes the internet works perfect. Okay, someone said they think it's Elle's connection. Elle, shut your Wi-Fi off if you can. Okay, I see you now. Oh no. Okay, we may have to end this. So yeah, we'll end it. Everyone, thank you so much for coming on. Elle, I will follow up with you, but you were fantastic. Everyone needs to go follow Elle at Elle Gyamfi and also her Shop Elle Gyamfi account. She has a ton of really cool stuff and merch. We are here every Thursday on Legal Limelight. Thursday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. It is a really fun chat. I do these informal conversations with legal industry insiders or entrepreneurs who are using their intellectual property to create wealth or inspire change. So thank you so much, Louise. Had a great live. Hi guys, I really appreciate it. If you guys don't already follow me, I know a lot of you were following Elle. You could tap on that little arrow and follow. More wonderful lives are going to be coming for the rest of the year.